Hey, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory uh, unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakudash, and double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, who were well, and peace and salutations unto the elect throughout the four corners of the earth, who are teaching and preaching His word in truth and in sincerity. And basically, what this lesson is going to be about is basically the end, man. Because I keep getting these these uh these news uh these Salakia these news notifications talking about war, and not only war but uh but a nuclear war. Okay, this is one article that I actually just scrolled back to and found um on my phone. There's actually a few of them, and so this is what you know truly inspired is because it keeps popping up on the phone. So it's like, man, bro, this is evident, that it's coming, which it's gonna happen anyways because that's according to prophecy. This is from a news break. So lucky my phone screen went off. Let me get back to it. It says the world could be sleepwalking into a nuclear war. WHO chief warns regarding a Russian occupied a Ukrainian power plant. And then if you this other one says a nuclear war between two nations could spark global famine. And actually, I just looked down and there's another one. Look, see, man, this is what I'm talking about, man. It just keeps popping up on the phone and in the news. It says a nuclear war between the U.S. and Russia would kill more than 5 billion people just from starvation. Which is beautiful, man. Because let's get a scripture for that. Second Ezra 16:22, and it reads, "For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." Beautiful, man. So yeah, all talks of a global famine. Okay, so it's not only this place in America, but these pangs and sorrows are going to be upon every side of the earth. It says for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. Okay. And then going back on the nuclear war, man. And I got the article pulled up right here that that a nuclear war would kill more than 5 billion, which is all it's all going to be the Lord's vengeance and his indignation. Okay, his righteous anger. And let's jump to Amos chapter 9 and verse 8, since this is the topic basically on the head. Amos chapter 9 and verse 8, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh." So the Lord is going to destroy the sinful kingdom off the face of the earth. So what is the sinful kingdom? Okay, well, first we have to get what sin is, right? 1 John 3 and 4. It says, "Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is a transgression of the law." Right? And if you get that word for transgression Transgression definition. It says an act that goes against a law, rule, or code of conduct, an offense. Okay, and so this place, everything that this place does is an act against the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, everything this place does is against this place, or Salakia is against the Lord. Okay, you got all these moles, you got transformers, you have people who love shrimp, crabs, and lobsters. You got people who like to run trains. You know, you got people doing threesomes. You got people. You got whoredom. You got just all manner of sin here. Everything that everything that is evil and is wicked, it is in this place. You know, that's why the scriptures say that this place's sins have reached unto heaven. Okay, so this place must be destroyed off the face of the earth, and the Lord is going to do that by putting it in the spirit, you know, of these nations to come against this place to destroy it. You know, let's hold a few on deck, man. Let's get a few before they slip from my mind. Lord controls the hearts of the kings. Let's see. At Jeremiah 50, we can hold on deck. Yeah, we'll kick it off from there. This is Proverbs 21:1. It says the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So the Lord is going to work through men to destroy this sinful kingdom, which is known as Sodom and Egypt. You know, Babylon the great whore. Alright, this is Jeremiah 50:1. It says prophecy against Babylon. And it reads the war Salakia. It says the word that Yahweh spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. It says declare ye among the nations, and publish and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. Say, actually, Salakia. Jeremiah 50 and verse 13. It says, because the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. You know, so what it means right there when it says all ye that bend the bow, basically it says any people that have a military, you know, which it's mainly talking about having these missiles. Okay, these thermonuclear these intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay, because they are in the shape of an arrow. Okay, and when the scriptures talk about these arrows, that's what it's talking about. It says all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows. So the Lord is going to put it in the hearts of the kings of these nations to empty the clip on this place, to unload everything they got. It says, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord Yahweh. It says, shout against her round about. She hath given her land. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her as she hath done. Do unto her. And so what has this place America done all throughout the planet Earth? What has it done throughout the whole planet Earth, man? This place, this great horror, these devils have gone to and fro throughout the earth, causing havoc and bringing destruction upon all these nations. Okay, so like she has gone and destroyed countries, man. These places, these nations are going to do the same unto her, unto this place, man. Okay, and if we jump into verse 51 or chapter 51, Jeremiah 51, I'll begin at verse 1. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will, give me one second, Akim. Slakia. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon. So it's going to be the Lord who comes up against this place, man. It says, and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me a destroying wind. So what's that destroying wind, man? Okay, because most of the damage that comes from a nuke is that blasting fiery wind. It says, and I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her. Okay, because hey, bro, it's gonna be like a big, powerful fucking fan. Because of all that, because of all of the destroying wind, and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble, they shall be against her, round about. So all nations are gonna come against this place. It says, against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up, and his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her host. So no people are going to be spared that live in this place, Babylon the Great, except for the elect who are going to get beamed up by the chariots, man. It says, and spare ye not her young men. So these babies, these kids, or Salaki, man, these children, okay, the grandmas and the grandpas, they're not going to be spared. It says, destroy ye utterly all her host. And we jump down to verse 25. It says, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroyedest all the earth. And hey, who has destroyed the whole earth, man? Okay, man, so what place has has gone, ending throughout the earth and basically upset the balance of every ecosystem upon the face of the earth, with all of the commercial fishing and the heavy amounts of deforestation, which destroys all these habitats and causes the beasts to suffer. It upsets the balance of the earth. Who emits all of these greenhouse gases, these plastics? Okay, they throw plastic in the oceans. They're pulling out all the oil. Okay, they're mining for coal. That emits pollution. Hey, everything that this devil does destroys the earth. That's why the scriptures say, man, he is as death. It's Habakkuk, man. Habakkuk 2, and hey, man, you gotta start up at verse 1 with this one. It says Habakkuk 2:1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am approved. And Yahweh answered me um, and said to write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. Okay, so we write the vision and we make it plain upon tables. Okay, so we break this thing down plainly. So it is a plain thing to understand who the scriptures are talking about. It's talking about this place, America, man. Okay, and as we get down into verse 5, it'll prove even further that this is talking about this place, America. Verse 3, it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." And right, man, so the vision, which is prophecy, because the vision is to, is to see the things before it comes to pass. And that's what, prophet means, is to say before. So these things are going to come to pass for sure, man. These words that are in the Bible, they will come to pass. That's why it says, "But at the end it shall speak," because these words are speaking, man. Okay, these words are jumping off the page and are becoming a reality. Verse 4 says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him." So look, man. So these devils are not upright in any way, shape, or form. It says, "But the just shall live by his faith." Verse 5, "Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people." Okay, look, so who goes constantly and in throughout the whole earth, causing havoc, putting these sanctions upon these nations to screw up their economy. Okay, who enlargeth his desire is hell, because here it is that he has this place, America, that produces stupid amounts of money, but he's not satisfied. Okay, because these devils have a godlike complex. Okay, he wants to be like the Most High. The scriptures say, he says, "I will be like the Most High." Isaiah 14:12, just to get to the point real quick. It says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?" Okay, and the breakdown for the word Lucifer, we can get that real quick, because we have to, because these Christians will be like, "Oh my God, he said Lucifer! Oh my God, he said Lucifer! Oh my God!" Kids, cover your ears. This is the word for Lucifer. This is Haleo. It says Lucifer equals light bearer. That's all it means. Light bearer. It says shining one. Morning star Lucifer, of the king of Babylon and Satan. And it says describing the king of Babylon. Wow. So what it's talking about in Isaiah 14:12, it says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer," is talking about these elites, aka these Edomites who rule the world. And it says it refers to them as Lucifer, because they are the light bearers, man. They hold the light. They have persuasion and inspiration in the world. People do as they do. Okay, it says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?" And it says in Job chapter 9:24 that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay, So they are the the enlightened ones, and they are the illuminated. That's why they call themselves the Illuminati. Okay, it says, "How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?" So it's basically saying, how did you fall, bro? You had everything. How did you fall, man? You had all this. It says in verse 13, it says, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High." So that's his soul which is lifted up. It's not a right in him. So I'll continue on in verse 5. It says, "Who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death." So, these devils are as death, "and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that that ladeth himself with thick clay." Okay, look, man. So all these people are going to take up a parable and a taunting proverb against these devils, man. Where were we at, man? Back in Jeremiah 51 and 25. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying a mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroyeth the earth, and I will stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain." So that's basically it, man. This place is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, and this is to come, which is why we constantly preach that it's time to get right. It's time to seek the things wherein dwelleth righteousness, because this place is nothing but wickedness. So this whole lesson that I went in on is basically saying that the end of this place, or that this place is going to end. Okay, that's why the scriptures tell us to lay up for ourselves treasures in heaven, and not treasures upon earth, because this place is going to perish. Okay, and the earth is going to be made new, man. So that being said, I hope that this was edifying. And until the next one, I'm gonna say shalom.